So I wanted to do a little bit of an informational video on the OptiFast Shakes. OptiFast Shakes seem to have a fairly terrible reputation. There's a lot of videos out there and a lot of feedback that says the OptiFast Shakes are just not good at all. They're terrible, they taste horrible, and you have to bear through it, and that's the bad part really about everything is having to have these shakes that are not very nice. Now, truth be told, they're actually great. But one thing I wanted to do is give you some information, and I think the OptiFast Shakes themselves, having them, they can be good and terrible depending on how you prepare them, and I think that's something that's actually quite a fundamental part of it, because we've gone through different experimentations on how to actually prepare these shakes, and I think we found the best methods for us. So first off, number one, so you get your shakers. These happen to be OptiSlim shakes, not OptiFast, but it doesn't really matter. A shaker's a shaker. And it's got these little things on the inside of them, so it's just basically little metal ball for the shaking. So that's fun. So first off, I have our shakers. I have the little metal balls in there, and I keep them in there first, and then we actually put the packets in. Now, these packets, you can shake them as much as you like this. They're still usually going to be stuck up at the top there, so I even give them a little bit more of a shake there to try and get it. I've been many a times covered down the front with a bit of powder, but you know, that's just the way it goes. Peel that off. You can see there's some already falling out there. That's just you can't help it. And then I try and put it into a cylinder, and I pour it on top of the actual shaking device. It's very important to make sure that your shaker is dry. If it's not dry, it is going to clump down the bottom there. So to do as much as you can, I put paper towel in here if it's just been washed to try and dry it out. So we put this in first, and you got to really try and make sure that you don't spill it all over the side. I've done that before too. And then just give it a good shake up and down to get everything out. And that's it, that's out there. This one, that's Michelle, she's having vanilla for the morning. This is my coffee equivalent. It's a mocha, and it actually really does taste like a good, it actually tastes more coffee than it does mocha, which I was quite happy with. And I always have a coffee in the morning, so I'm really glad that I can at least have that kind of flavour. It actually has been a good substitute. So put that in. Okay, we put it down, level them out. We take our 600ml bottle. Now it says 200 to 250 mils. So I actually end up going 300 mils, and you'll see why in a minute. But we pour in half. I just try and even that out. All right, that's Jordan having fun. And then ice going in. Now what the ice actually does, not only does it cool it down, it thickens it up. So it actually becomes a nice thick shake. Now you put that ice in until you get close to the actual top. I can't fit any more in there, but I can still fit this little device over the top of it. So that also helps break it up. And then the lid, top on, lid, nice and tight, top on. Now when you're shaking, very important to keep your finger over that, because I've also had shake come out on me, and that has not been fun. So over the top with your hand like such, hand around the back, and it's a bartender shake. Shake it like you mean it. Vigorously. The more vigorously you shake it, the less lumps or less leftovers that you'll have. And you can see nothing on the bottom there, and it's actually quite foamy in the middle. So do the same with this baby. Again, finger over the top. Shake it like you mean it. No residue on the back of that either. Now what I do is I open these up. They are still, they become very thick with the ice. So I take the rest of the water and I just top them up. So it makes it a nice, good consistency. Otherwise, with the cold, it actually will end up being too thick. And I do have just a little bit left over. Back again, just quick shake to mix in that extra water. quick shake to mix that extra water. So now that is of a nice temperature. It's a good looking shake. And frankly,
Jeez.
it tastes great. See you next time.